So today I'm doing a makeup declutter to start off the new year so I can have room to bring in new makeup. Yeah, because I know I have a lot coming in from Sephora, so I just want to make some room for my new products and get rid of the ones that I don't use anymore. So this is the first drawer of my Alex drawer, and yeah, it's basically just like complexion products, like foundations, setting sprays, primers, powders, and concealers, and like blushes and contours and stuff. So from my foundation compartments, I have my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is going nowhere. I love this. I have my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. Love this as well. This though, I've had this for a long time. It was really good when I used to use it, but I don't really use it anymore, and it's like kind of empty, you can see. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Next, I have two of these CoverGirl Clean Fresh foundations. They're pretty good. I bought one as a backup when I only had like this foundation on the Wet n Wild one. I'm gonna get rid of the open one because I've had it for a while, but I'm gonna keep the one that I never used. It's still sealed, if you can see that, and I'm gonna keep that one. And then also I have this Trustique foundation. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I really like it. It's a perfect match for my skin, so I'm gonna keep that one as well. Then in my concealer drawer, this is really good. So I'm not gonna get rid of this. Once I empty the peach one and the yellow one a little more, I'll probably get rid of it, but for now that's gonna stay. My Milk blush, what even is this? In the shade Work. I'm definitely keeping this. I love this so much. My NYX Wonder Stick, keeping this though. This one is the Gotcha Covered. I got this to use as like a cream contour. I don't like it. It's really thick, super full coverage. Definitely getting rid of that. I've used it like twice. It's super pigmented, and it's a concealer, not a contour, so I don't really know what I was thinking, but yeah, getting rid of that. Then I have this Clinique blush stick, keeping it. I love that. I have two Maybelline Fit Me's, one in 10 and one in 5. I use them both, love them both. And these two, this is almost done, so when this is empty, I'll get rid of it, but for now I use it to like carve out my brows. And I'm keeping this one as well, the Pro Conceal by LA Girl. Alright, next is my powders. This Rimmel Stay Matte powder, I love this. It's going nowhere. This Maybelline Fit Me is in 10, and it makes me look orange, so I tend to not use it. So I'm gonna get rid of this just to make room because I know I have more powders coming in the mail. Next up, I have this Becca one. I didn't particularly like this when I used it, so I might use it one more time and see if I like it, but if I don't like it, then I'm gonna get rid of it. Next up, I have two Kat Von D powders. One of them is empty, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. The other one is brand spanking new. It's like leaking, but I love this thing. Oh, and then this is a little tester from Makeup Forever. I might just use this up and then I'll just get rid of it when it's gone. So that's pretty good for powders. So I'm really happy with that actually. Now for primers, I have 4 Milani primers. The Chill Out and the Bright Side and this Skin Quench have never been opened. I got them for Christmas, so I'm keeping those 3. This one is almost gone. I love it so much. I use it every single day. Keeping. This Paradise one. I'm pretty sure this is silicone based. I don't even know if you can get this anymore. I've used it once. It was okay. I'm gonna try it out a few more times, and if I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. But for now, I think it's fine. And yeah, for now I'm gonna keep it, but if I don't like it, I've only used it once, so I don't really have an opinion on it, so I'm gonna keep it for now. This Becca primer, I'm gonna get rid of. It has a purple tint to it, and it makes my skin look literally purple, even over the foundation. It's super overexposed. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. because I'm never going to use it again. And then I have my NYX Marshmallow Primer. I love this, so keeping. Next, setting sprays. I'm keeping all of these. I have the Milani Make It Last. Love this. This is my 3rd bottle. Paradise Set Mattifying Spray. This one, like the primer, it's from Reach Cosmetics. I'm going to keep trying it a little bit, use it once. We'll see if I like it or not. This Dewy Coconut Mist. I don't use this as a setting spray. I use it either before makeup or to wet my brushes for like shimmer shadows. So I'm going to keep it for that reason and that reason alone. And my Microfix Plus, I'm definitely keeping. Alright, so the next drawer is like my lips, my eye stuff, and my cheeks. So there's a lot going on in this drawer. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think I'm going to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Most of this is like favorites. So we have this Primrose Lip and Cheek palette. I got this from a BoxyCharm. It's really cute. I like it. Every time I've used it, it's worked amazing, so I'm just going to keep that. This iconic London bronzer. This definitely staying. This Wet n Wild powder. I've used it quite a bit. I've had it for a long time. So I might just bin it because I've had it for so long. Yeah, I'll declutter this. I don't need it anymore. I have a lot of other things I can use. Then I have 3 palettes. I have my ABH Sugar Glow Kit. Definitely not leaving my collection. Love this. I have this Cara Beauty Lighting Hour Blush and Highlight Palette. The highlights in here are okay. I find them to be really thick. If you see what I mean, I don't really know. But the blushes I love. I especially love Glow, which is the one in the middle. I've been really hooked on that one right now. And then I have my ABH Contour Kit in light to medium. This is definitely not going anywhere. It's pretty new to me, so I'm gonna keep it. Next, I'll do cheek stuff. Oh yeah, I also have this, which is a Sofx Revolution. Not going anywhere. I love these highlighters. They're gorgeous. Next I have this little cheek drawer. Alright, this one's gonna take a little bit. It's really full. This is a Pacifica blush palette. This my mom just gave to me, and you know, I haven't played around with it. I really like this color. I have to try this one still, so I'm just gonna keep this until I can form a better opinion. This is my Bahama Mama by The Balm. Love this. Keeping. Next I have this Clinique blush. Now this I feel like I should get rid of because it's super old, but at the same time it still works fine. It's kind of hard panned actually. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. I've had this for a long time. I can go. Especially because this looks almost the same. Then I have this Ofra blush in the shade Blush Rose. This is staying. This though. This is, I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's in the shade Freshly Squeezed. This is bright. When I tell you bright, it's bright. I feel like it definitely could work for some people, but for me, it's just not the vibes. It's too bright for me, so I'm gonna just pass this along to someone else who can use it. Next is all my highlighters. Okay, so I have this Ofra highlighter. This is one of my favorites. I've hit pan. It's Madison Miller in Moonlight. Love. Then I have my, of course, the Wet n Wild in the shade Blossom Glow. I've also hit pan on this. Love this. Morphe. Ooh. Okay, this used to be one of my favorites. I used it every single day, but I think it's a little too dark for me. It's stunning though. I'll give it one more use. Tomorrow I'll use this, and if I don't like the way it looks, I'll get rid of it. Becca in Opal. Keeping, it's a little too dark for me. I think almost because I'm pasty AF. But she's gorgeous. Keeping. Then I have NARS Orgasm Mini Blush. Definitely keeping this. Love it. I have NARS Laguna Bronzer Mini. Definitely keeping. Then I have these 4 mini Becca highlighters. We have Champagne Pop, Sea Pop, Vanilla Quartz, and Rose Quartz, I believe. Yeah, definitely keeping all of those. I use them all the time, staying. I just got this today, so it's keeping. Also, I'm addicted to highlighters, so I'm keeping them all. And then these two are from Artist Couture. They're blinding. They're definitely too dark for my skin tone, kind of, but I can work with them, so I'm keeping. Alright, so I changed the angle just because this part I want to swatch. This is all of my lip glosses. Alright, I have these two lip oils. One is from Trust Fund Beauty. It's better than Therapy lip oil. And this one is from Basic Beauty. I love this one so much. You can see it has a little reflex in it. Gorgeous. This one though, I'm not quite a fan of. That's just a lipstick because I put it on over lipstick one day. Whoopsies. This, I'm gonna probably give it to my mom because I feel like she would use this more than me. And I have this one, so that's fine. Next I have this Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. Definitely keeping. I just got this for Christmas and I think it is stunning and it feels like a lip gloss on your, or lip balm on your lips, sorry. Next I have a Maybelline lip liner in the shade 04 All Natural. This is stunning. It's my favorite thing ever. Keeping. Love this. Now I have this Estate lip gloss. I've had this for a long time, but it is really pretty. It has like pink reflex almost. I can't picture me wearing this. I've had this like for so long, so I'm gonna just get rid of this one. Next up, I have these two Bite Beauty. I feel like I definitely don't need both. That's for sure. These used to be my staple during my whole high school year. Okay, this one's literally almost empty, so I'm gonna just toss this one and keep the other one. So yeah, I'll keep this one, toss this one, which is empty. Next up, I have this Give Them Lala Beauty. I feel like this my mom got from Ipsy and gave it to me. This is a super dark lip gloss. I can't see myself wearing a lip gloss that dark, so I'm gonna just toss this one as well. Next up, I got this Ipsy Betty Boop lipstick in the shade Mauve It Baby. This is really pretty. I really like this. Keeping that. Next up, I have the Artist Couture in the shade Sugar Baby. These are gorgeous. Like literally, look at this. Oh my goodness. They're, oh my gosh. I used to have another shade, but I used it, like I emptied it. So I'm definitely keeping this. Next up, I have my two ColourPop lip, what are these even called? Luxe Lips or something. They're from the Disney Designer Collection. Bibbidi Bobbidi, and I don't have Boo. Bibbidi and Bobbidi. Keeping these, love them. And I love Cinderella, so I'm definitely keeping those. Next up, I have two of these NYX things. I have a butter gloss and a soft matte lip cream. The butter gloss I've had for a long time. I'm gonna keep it. And this matte lip cream. You can tell I have a thing with these colors. I mean, it's definitely keeping that. Okay. Next up, I have this red lip liner from NYX. Keeping this as long as it's fine. It's almost empty anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna keep this. It's just a basic red liner. Keep that for when I do red lips because I'm actually starting to do those more and I like them. And then, oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, this is my NYX Shine Loud Born to Hustle. These are like mask proof and it has like a gloss side. Keeping, love it. Alrighty, next up we have eyeshadow. So in my eyeshadow drawer I have this little container which holds like all of my minis. So we're gonna go through this because there's a lot of things I'm holding on to in hopes that I'll use them, but I don't think I'm going to. So first off, we have this matte mini Zoeva palette. Now, I bought this. I was thinking the pans were not that small. Like it's literally the size of my finger. I'm gonna try and use it. If not, I'm gonna get rid of it. Next up, I have these two Midas Cosmetics palettes. I have the Macchiato palette. Look how beautiful it is. Keeping that. I'm also keeping the latte palette. It's a little brighter than I thought it was going to be when I got it. It's like the pumpkin spice latte. But I love pumpkin spice lattes and macchiatos, so I'm keeping them. Speaking of which, I do have a coffee, so anything coffee themed, I am definitely gonna buy. Okay, next up we have this Steve Laurent pressed or loose glitter. This is really pretty, but I think I'm gonna give it to my friend who does nails. Next up, I have this Funky Rose stick. This is like a copper color. I'm never gonna use this, let's be honest. So I'm just gonna give this to someone who will. Next up, I have some more single eyeshadows. This, so pretty. Will I use it? No, I'm gonna get rid of it. Next up, I have this. I'm a sucker for green eyeshadow. We're gonna see if I can find one similar to this in my eyeshadow palette collection. If I can't find something similar, I'm keeping it, but if we can, then I'll get rid of it. This is a cream pigment, what's it called? Latte. Oh, come on now. This is just like the other one. I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't need it. This I got from a BoxyCharm. It's a cream eyeshadow. It's like gold. Yeah, I don't need that either. I'm never gonna use that. Right, next I have this Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics. This used to be my favorite transition shade, but I have better ones now, and this is really old, so I'm just gonna bin it. This, though, I'm keeping. It's a pressed glitter by Sephora Beauty in the shade Twinkle Twinkle. Keeping. Love that. This, I've never used. I've swatched it. The thing, though, that makes me want to keep it is this. No, I don't need it. I'll give it to someone else who can use it better than me. Next up, this stack of palettes. ABH Soft Glam. Going Nowhere, my favorite palette. Keeping her. ABH Subculture, also keeping this one. I barely used it, but this is Electric, is my favorite shade ever, so I'm keeping that. Next up, I have the Caramel Melange palette. I bought this with the mini Zoeva palette, and I don't really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's too boring, so I think I can give this to someone else who will like it more than me. So I'm gonna get rid of that. My Lorac palette. Okay, these are pretty. The problem is I wear this color all the time. I wear this color all the time, so I can match it. One time I wore this though and someone told me I looked sick, so that's kind of embarrassing, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep it for just a little bit longer because it's really new to me. Also, it's a Lorac palette. So yeah, gonna keep it. Next up, I have my Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. Definitely keeping this. I love Huda Beauty. I want more of her palettes. I want to try them. But it's so expensive that it's just better for me to save my money. So I got this when it was on sale, and the Mercury Retrograde was on sale and I missed it. So I'm really sad about that, but I'll get it eventually. Anyway, keeping this. Next up, I have this one size Patrick Star Visionary eyeshadow palette. Keeping this. The green, to die for. I love it. These neutral shades, insane. Yeah, keeping this. I'm obsessed with green eyeshadows. This has it. This blue is gorgeous, so I'm gonna just put this back in my drawer because I love it. All right, next I have this Cara Beauty. I just got this. I haven't even had a chance to use it yet. I really wanted it, and then they discontinued it on their website, and then I saw it at Winners. Beautiful, keeping, stunning. Also the artwork on it, girl, like, she's beautiful. Next up, I have my Dominique Cosmetics Transition palette. I love it. Coffee beans. Oh, anyway, hazelnut's weird. Like, the kick up was like literally, look at that. It's like orange. That's like brown. I don't understand. That's a weird shade. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty palette. Good for everything. Definitely keeping this. Alrighty. Next up, I have these three beauties. These are my three favorite palettes other than the Soft Glam palette. This is the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. I just got this for Christmas. It's gorgeous. The shimmers, oh, top tier. The color story, amazing. I haven't really played with the colors yet, but I've definitely played with the shimmers, and they're stunning. Next up, I have the Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette. This is another beautiful palette, really touches my soul. I love this shade. I love them all, actually. Gorgeous. Keeping. Then the BH Cosmetics Miss Claude palette. I love this palette. This is my favorite shade. I've played with the reds, I've played with the greens. This is a beautiful palette, and I love it, and I would be keeping it forever. Next up, I have this little stack. I have this Ace Beauty Falling For You palette. I got it in a BoxyCharm. I used this shade for eyeliner once. It was really cute. Shimmers are pretty. I need to play with it more though. I know it blends like a dream though, what I have used, so I'm keeping. Next up, I have this Wildflower by Cara Beauty. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one because the mattes are just not it. They, like, when you put them on your eye, they barely show up. For me, it's just not worth it, and I have these colors elsewhere, so I don't need it anymore. It's cute, I liked it, but it's going. Next up, I have the With You palette. This is gorgeous. I love this. The only thing for me is that it's hard for me to reach for this over the Soft Glam palette because they're both neutral palettes. But I do like this. So I just have to remind myself to use it. I'm going to keep this one though. Next up, I have the Cute AF palette. This doesn't look like the normal ones. I rearranged mine. You can see I have little pokey holes because I don't have the right tools to rearrange it. But I rearranged it to what makes sense in my head. And I also took my Disney designer. This palette, eyeshadows were not great. I'm keeping this only for the packaging. This just has all the extra shades that I didn't want in here. In this one. And this one has all the good shades that I really like. This one I'm just keeping for the packaging, like I said, because I love Cinderella and the Disney princesses, so those two are staying. Alrighty. Next up, I have this Marc Jacobs Terrific palette. This one's okay. The shades are good, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep it because my mom asked me specifically to use this palette when I was doing her makeup one time, and I want to keep it just in case she asks me to use it again, so I'm gonna keep it just for that reason, because next up, I have this little stack of palettes. This MAC palette, very, very, very old. I'm basically just keeping it because it's the only MAC palette I own. And I'm going to put it with my other eyeshadow palette that's just for nostalgia reasons, because I feel like this is not good to use on your eyes anymore, but I want to keep it because it's MAC, and it holds a special place in my heart because it's one of the first eyeshadow palettes I ever got. So I'm going to keep this one just to put it in my nostalgia pile. So it's kind of a declutter, kind of not. Alright, next I have the Midas Cosmetics Unveiled Nudes. It's cute. I'm going to keep it because I haven't really used it that much, but I want to use it more. Also, I got posted on their story when I was wearing this, so give them a lot of beauty. I have a lot of this. This palette is not it for me. I'm sorry. It's so boring, and it's so warm toned, and these shimmers just... Who? Okay, it looks kind of good on camera, I'm not going to lie. Okay, yeah, it looks kind of good, but it's not good. It's not. It's just, they're lackluster, bro. Like, I got this in a BoxyCharm. This palette just ain't it. I'm going to get rid of this one. Violet Voss, this palette I begged for. I begged for it because I wanted it so bad. I didn't realize there were this many shimmers in it. There's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes. I'm a matte girl. I'm not a shimmer girl. And this many gold glitters, shimmers, who needs that? Not me, especially when you're a matte girl. But it reminds me of a sunset, and I love sunsets. It's my gamer tag, so I'm gonna keep it just because I begged for it, and it's really pretty, and this is a really good black. And the neutral shades are really good, and they blend themselves, so I'm gonna keep it just for now. Alright, next up, we have the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. Definitely keeping this. It's been used and abused. Not as bad as some other people's I've seen, but I've almost hit pan on the neutral shades up top. This is my favorite shimmer in the whole entire world ever. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this because I don't even watch Jaclyn Hill. I just love the palette. Okay, this one's difficult. We all know what this one is. We all know. Let's see. Okay, these shimmers do not do it. Like, who? Morphe? Really? Really? If I'm gonna use a shimmer, it's not these. Let's just say that. Like, these are not good. But I don't have many rainbows in my palette, so I'm gonna keep it until I get more rainbow palettes. And when I get more rainbow palettes, this one's gonna leave. But yeah, this one we're gonna keep, although it's kind of cursed. We're gonna keep it. And yeah, that's it for my eyeshadow drawer. Alright, so in total, our declutter I think was really successful. And I'm actually really happy with how my makeup collection looked. So yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah,